They've been doing really well, actually. Shows the local talent pool is strong. In NEET 2024, which was a big deal, 16 students from Goa scored over 650 marks. First time that happened. Oh, wow. And another 64 scored between 600 and 650 is the highest Goan students have ever scored collectively. There was one student, Rishabh Talwatkar, who ranked first in Goa for NEET UG 2025. So yeah, the performance is definitely trending up.
That's fantastic for those students. Now, let's talk money. It's always a huge factor, especially for a long course like MBBS. What's the financial picture at Goa Medical College?
Okay, this is where GMC becomes really attractive. The total fee for the entire MBBS program, it's approximately 5.54 lakhs.
For the whole course, not per year.
For the whole course, yeah. And for PG courses, MD, MS, diplomas, it's around 55,400 per year. Compare that to private colleges.
Big difference, I imagine.
Huge. Private medical colleges in India can easily be 10 lakhs, even up to 25 lakhs per year. So GMC offers incredible value for money, quality education at a much lower cost.
That is a massive difference, makes it much more accessible. Are there any scholarships or financial aid options to help out even more?
Yes, there are some provisions. Specifically, there's the post-matric scholarship scheme for ST candidates. The main condition is that the total family annual income needs to be below 2.5 lakh. So it offers crucial support for eligible students from that community.
Good to know. Okay, so you've made it through GMC, got your MBBS degree. What happens next? What are the career prospects like? Does that degree open doors?
Oh, absolutely. An MBBS from GMC carries real weight. It opens up a really diverse range of paths. You can go into clinical practice, obviously as a general practitioner, or train further to become a specialist.
Right.
Or you can move into medical research, healthcare administration, public health roles, especially relevant given that study we mentioned. Medical education itself is another option. Plus, many graduates pursue postgraduate degrees, MD, MS, DNB across India.
And internationally.
Yes, internationally too. After clearing the relevant licensing exams, like the USMLE for the US or the PLAB for the UK, graduates can practice abroad. The foundation is definitely strong enough for that global mobility.
Sounds very promising. Lots of options. But often with government-funded education, there's sometimes a catch, right? A commitment afterwards. Is there a service bond for GMC graduates?
Yes, there is. That's quite common for government medical colleges in India. Students graduating from GMC have to serve the Goa government for 1 year after completing their course.
1 year, and if they don't?
If they choose not to fulfill the bond, there's a penalty of 10 lakh. So it's a significant factor to consider. You get affordable, quality education, but there's this commitment attached that shapes your immediate post-graduation year. It's a trade-off.
A very important trade-off to be aware of up front. Okay, beyond the intense studies and the career planning, what's it actually like being a medical student there? Is it just hitting the books 204/7, or is there, a life outside the lecture halls in Goa?
Is it all study and no play in paradise? Definitely not. Look, the academics are intense, no doubt about it. It's medicine. But students seem to find a really unique balance there. You hear about things like ward leaves, maybe finishing up rounds and catching a sunset at Miramar Beach.
Nice.
Or these really intense but friendly interdepartmental cricket matches. Apparently that's a big thing. GMC provides hostel accommodation, so there's a built-in community right there.
Okay, so there is a campus life.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a social pulse. Late night study sessions fueled by discussions over Goan food, weekend trips exploring waterfalls or villages.
Yeah.
It's demanding for sure, but it sounds like a pretty unique blend of serious academics and that distinct Goan culture and environment. Learning medicine in a beautiful place has its perks, I guess.
Sounds like it. A much richer picture than just beaches or just textbooks. Now, MBBS gets a lot of the spotlight, but Goa offers more, right?
Yeah.
What about other fields like dentistry, homeopathy, Ayurveda? What's the scene for BDS, BHMS, BAMS admissions?
Right. Let's look beyond MBBS. For BDS, Bachelor of Dental Surgery, there's one place. Goa Dental College and Hospital, also in Bambolim. It's a 4-year course, plus the 1-year compulsory internship. They have 50 seats.
Okay, just the one for dental.
Just the one. For BHMS, that's Homeopathic Medicine and Surgery, there's Sri Kamaxi Devi Homeopathic Medical College in Shiroda. Again, the first and only one for BHMS in Goa. The 5.5-year program, also with 50 seats.
And Ayurveda, BAMS.
For BAMS, Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery, there are actually 2 options. There's Gomantak Ayurved Mahavidyalaya and Research Center, also in Shiroda. That one's private, and the fee is around 11.26 lakhs. And there's also the All India Institute of Ayurveda in Dargalim. Both offer the 5.5-year BAMS program.
Got it. And what about allied health sciences? Things like physiotherapy, occupational therapy.
No.
These are super important too.
Absolutely vital fields. And yes, Goa Medical College itself offers several allied health science courses besides MBBS. You've got Bachelor of Physiotherapy, BBT, Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, BOT, Bachelor of Optometry, BOptitiro, a BSc in Medical Imaging Technology, BSc MIT, and a BSc in Anesthesia Technology, BSc AT.
Quite a range.
It is. There are 110 seats in total across these programs, with 22 seats for each. They're typically 4 or 4.5 year programs. And we should also mention BSc. Nursing, there are a few institutes for that, like the Institute of Nursing Education, Vrindavan Institute of Nursing Education, Sai Nursing Institute. Those are 4-year programs, plus a 6-month internship with different numbers of seats at each. So a solid base for nursing, too.
Okay, that covers a lot of ground. So bringing it all together, let's think about what's new and what you listening really need to keep top of mind if Goa is on your radar. Any recent developments that change the picture?
Yeah, one positive update we touched on is the seat increase at GMC. They've gone up to 200 MBBS seats now from 180.
Okay.
That breaks down as 17 extra seats specifically for Goa State Quota students and 3 more for the All India Quota. So a bit more capacity, which is always good news for applicants.
Definitely. Every seat counts in this race. Now, the big question always is cutoffs. NEET cutoffs for Goa. They shift every year, right? What are the trends looking like for, say, 2025? And what's driving those changes?
Right, cutoffs are always the million-dollar question, aren't they? The predictions for 2025 suggest some shifts, yeah. Factors influencing this include the NEET paper level being seen as moderately tough this year, maybe a slight reduction in effective exam time nationally, and perhaps slightly lower overall candidate performance compared to peak years.
Okay, so what are the ballpark figures?
Ballpark figures for MBBS in Goa for 2025. For the general category, expect something around 485, give or take 10 marks. For EWS, maybe 405 plus or minus 10. SC category, around 345 plus or minus 10. ST, roughly 305 plus or minus 10. And OBC, looking at about 365 plus or minus 10. These are just estimates, of course, based on current trends.
So it gives you a target range.
Exactly, a target range. And timing-wise, for the NEET UG counseling for 2025, the online sessions are likely expected around July 20th to 27th. For the dental side, NEET MDS counseling, probably a bit earlier, maybe July 11th to 14th. Keep an eye on official announcements, naturally.
Absolutely. Those dates are tentative. So let's synthesize this for you, the listener, if you're seriously considering Goa. Key takeaways. First, really get those eligibility criteria nailed down, especially the domicile rule if you're from Goa and aiming for the state quota.
Crucial.
Second, track those NEET cutoffs. Understand they're competitive and influenced by lots of factors. Know your target. Third, remember GMC is the only government MBBS option, but don't discount the other good institutions for dental, allied health, Ayurveda, and homeopathy.
Right, know the whole landscape.
Fourth, factor in the cost GMC is affordable, but be aware of the fee structure and definitely that 1-year mandatory service bond. It affects your plans.
Big time.
And finally, get ready for the counseling process. Choice filling, document verification, be organized, be prepared. So, wrapping it all up, we've really taken a deep dive today, haven't we, into medical education in Goa. From that surprising history and the central role of GMC, through the detailed admission process, the costs, the other courses available, and even what student life feels like there.
Yeah, I think the key takeaway is that Goa offers this really unique, high-quality pathway, especially through GMC. You get rigorous academics, but in this, well, very conducive and pretty enriching environment, it's a genuinely compelling option. But like we said, it needs careful planning. You need to understand its specific rules and opportunities. It's definitely more than just a pretty place. It's a serious contender for medical education.
Absolutely. The journey to becoming a doctor, it's always a marathon, isn't it? Not a sprint. And knowing the specifics of a place like Goa, understanding its unique setup, could really give you an edge, both in getting in and maybe in the experience itself.
And here's a final thought, maybe something to chew on. Considering Goa's focus on things like that long-term health study and its steadily growing medical infrastructure, how might the future of healthcare in India actually be influenced by the students choosing to train right there? In this state, that seems small on the map, but is clearly making some significant moves in medicine.
That is a powerful question. What impact will these Goa-trained doctors have down the line? Something for you to ponder as you weigh your options. We hope this deep dive has given you valuable insights and maybe sparked some new avenues to explore. Until next time, keep exploring.